My name is Nick Stockland. I'm a public relations major from Killeen, Texas. Well, I used to be a journalism major, and then I decided to make the transition from journalism to public relations. It was not a difficult transition to make, but what I've learned is that public relations is about persuasion more, and journalism is more about informing. I like the persuasion part because there's a whole other dynamic that goes into the field of communication, and that kind of caught my interest, and that's why I decided to enter this field, and so far I like it a lot. I wouldn't say it's so much I decided on the program here, as so much as I decided on Texas Tech from the very beginning. I saw the campus of UT and A&M before I saw Texas Tech. But when I saw Texas Tech University, it really felt like a great fit for me. And then I got to meet the College of Mass Communication, and everybody here, the faculty and the staff, very welcoming, very helpful. And especially I learned that even more in public relations with Trent Seltzer as the head of the department. Great guy. Coy Callison, same thing, So I guess that's part of the reason why I decided, that I wanted to stick here at Texas Tech for public relations. I would say at its most fundamental level, when you break it all down, public relations is about people relating to other people. I would go on to more specifically define that and say that public relations is about people relating to other people by way of the written word, the spoken word, for the purpose of maintaining relationships that are mutually beneficial. Well, it's not all that you might think it is from what we've seen on, television and movies, that sort of thing. The initial impression of PR is that it tends to be glamorous. There's a certain amount of that, I think, that we think about in front of the camera, things like that. But a lot of it is behind the scenes work. You have to do research. You have to come up with statistics and data that you have to analyze. And those are some of the things that we normally don't think about when public relations comes to mind. But that's really where a lot of the work actually comes from. And I'd say, being in front of the camera is a small part of it. Being behind the camera and behind the scenes is a much larger part of it. Well, I've got to say campaigns. That seems to be what, a lot of students around here say that campaigns is a great class, and it's true. It's really a great class because it's real world experience. They put you with a client, you've got to do actual field work, and it's not just learning in a classroom like a lot of other classes tend to be. This is the class that really kind of gets your feet wet and prepares you the most for what we're going to be doing in the field of public relations later on. I would say take your classes seriously. This is not like high school where you have to go to it. I mean, in college you don't have to go to all your classes. That doesn't mean that you should not show up. Because when you get into the real world after college, you're going to be expected to know this stuff. And you don't want to be in that situation where you kind of slept through all your classes for 4 years and then you get a real job and you realize that, oh wait, I was taught this but I don't really know it. By then it's too late. So I would say while you're here, make the most of all your opportunities and go to every class and pay attention. Don't slack off. Learn all you can while you're here and it'll pay off down the road. As far as career plans go, public relations is a degree that is fairly versatile. You can take it in a multitude of directions. I think where I would like to go with it is to work with a firm such as Burson Marsteller or Fleischman Hillard. where they manage large-scale clients, such as everything from Walmart to Johnson & Johnson to all these large companies. I think that would be an exciting career to take this degree in, and I'm ready to go for it. It's tough picking out just one memorable experience. Maybe the entire experience has been memorable for me. You know, and that factors into everything from the classes I've had, the people I've met, the professors that I've gotten to interact with. All of it, I think, culminates in an excellent 4 years here at Texas Tech.